On this episode, we talk about our awkward movie theater experiences, crazy skating stories, and how summer is coming to an end. From family to friends to strangers, this is Crazy Collab.
Hello everyone, welcome to Crazy Collab. I'm Deborah.
I'm Clay.
Ayo.
I messed up my name last episode.
How did you mess it up?
I'm Clabowen. And I
Clabowen.
was like, who is that?
Clabowen. That sounds like one name, Clabowen.
Yeah, that's great.
It's like someone wasn't sure how to
my neighbor, when Pokemon Go came out.
Wait,
he was
creepy
like,
neighbor?
No.
Oh, not creepy neighbor, okay.
He was like, so is Pokemon Go like one word, like Pokemon Go? And I was like
I think
no.
it's I'm obsessed with that game, and it makes me really mad because I live out in the middle of nowhere, so there's nothing around me. There's a Pokestop about 5 minutes down the road, but I'm like super lazy, and I'm like, I'm not gonna walk down there because literally no one walks on my street. So if you see people walking, it's like, what the heck? It's like, what the heck are they doing? Like walking on my road. I always feel really judged anytime I walk by because everyone knows everyone. So I'm like, these people have probably seen me in diapers, and it just like makes me really nervous. Actually, that's a lie. I moved there when I was 6, so close enough. Today we have peach licorice.
Yeah, we had. Well, I don't know if we've even released the episode with the last licorice, but the thing that we're doing is licorice. We're gonna have licorice.
We're having different. I almost said painted. Different painted licorice. Different flavored licorice every time. Last time we had watermelon.
Watermelon. It was really good. Well, not last episode, but
last time
we recorded.
Yeah.
Now we have peach. I've got to admit, I tried this, and it's really.
It smells weird.
I can't stand it. Okay, so this is peach twists. They're not really licorice. I don't feel like trying it.
It's not bad. I like the other brand better.
Yeah.
The watermelon, like those ones are better. This one's like very.
This is official
subpar.
Sprouts brand.
Is subpar?
The other one wasn't.
What does that mean?
Subpar is.
Is that like very like meh?
Or is it?
Like over
good?
Meh. Yeah. Subpar meaning like it's above par. What does that even mean? What does par mean? Very confused. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
So I have so much to talk about. Like so much has happened.
Same.
We're recording 2 episodes today, and I don't know what to talk about in this one. So I wrote some notes. We're gonna go see the movie Lights Out in like an hour. So I'm gonna talk about a weird movie theater thing that happened. Do. So in my swim team, I was kind of friends with this one guy, but then not really. So he invited me to go to the movie theater. And I got there, and he was like, I forgot you were coming, so we didn't save a seat. So I was sitting in a really awkward,
so it's like little
weird
baby
place.
you, right?
I was
like
when I was
7.
11.
Oh, okay.
Not that. But I got there, and I was sitting next to this other guy on my swim team who I was really awkward with. It just was a bad,
It's just a very awkward experience.
Thing.
What movie did you go see?
I think it was like the movie that goes after, or no, like Divergent. I think it was Divergent, the first Divergent.
Divergent was not out when you were 11.
Okay, well, maybe it was.
Actually, maybe it was.
I don't know.
No, you're a baby, that's right. No, it wasn't, because Divergent came out like 2 years ago.
Dang it, well, maybe this
or
was
maybe
just
I'm going crazy, and it was longer than that.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What? No, Divergent.
Maybe it was 2013.
It was 2014. You're right.
Okay, so I was right.
So it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long. It probably was not that movie then. Or was this the same thing? Was it?
I don't know.
That's
I think,
weird.
But
my best friend and I went to the movies, and we stopped at McDonald's, and we got like fries, and we were like trying to stuff it in her purse. But her purse isn't. It's like big, but not like big enough that you can fit McDonald's in there.
Yeah.
So it has like an inner lining that you can take out, so you can like change the outside of your purse. So she like hid the McDonald's bag like in between the 2 layers of her purse. And then we went to the gas station and got like tea. So then we had like these 2 giant cans of tea. And we're trying to like hide everything and not be conspicuous. And her purse is like giant. And we're trying to just like be inconspicuous, be like, here's our tickets. And then we got there and we're like pulling everything out as like commercials are going. And this old lady just like looks at us and she like turns to me and she's like, you guys are really smart. And we're like, thanks. She's like, I wish I would have thought of that. And we're like, thanks. And then there was this one little kid who was like staring at our fries. I just like, lean over. I'm like, you can't have any. Like, they're mine. Don't you touch my fries.
Okay, I was at the theater, and I was next to my friend, but he puts the drink on the opposite side that I usually do.
Oh, weird.
So he put that on the left. He put his drink on the left.
This
So
was
it was
at the
on my
movies?
so it was
Okay.
on the right of my seat, which is where I usually put my drink.
Oh, weird.
So I grabbed it. He went to the bathroom. I grabbed it and I started to drink from it.
and then you're
and then he came back and I realized that it was there. So
you just like set it down.
I spit what I had into my jacket.
What do you mean when you spit it into your jacket instead of like swallowing it?
Yeah.
How do you spit it into your jacket?
And then
how do you? I'm very
came
confused. Like,
back.
what in your mind as you're drinking it, you realize instead of just like swallowing it, were you so like guilt racked that you're like, I can't swallow this. It's not mine. So you're like, I'll spit it out. Were you wearing the jacket?
Yeah.
How do you spit it out in your? Did you just like in between
really
your jacket?
bad.
I'm so confused.
Okay, but he came back and then I said, "Are you enjoying your beverage?" I can't believe
This is why
myself.
you could never be like a professional liar. You would suck
No, I
so
really
much.
would.
You'd like, I don't know. You like go and stalk someone and be like, were you stalking this man? You'd be like, no. Yes. Be like, I don't know. But he was certainly enjoying that TV show he was watching.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
what the heck? Oh, that is. I have no words for that. Absolutely. That's just so weird.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Do you have any weird ones as bad as that?
I have something my brother did once. I was watercoloring and I like dipped my paintbrush in the water so it was like clean. It was just wet. And
In
I
the theater?
I was watercoloring in the theater. I was like inspired now. Sitting on the floor watercoloring, not in the
Okay,
theater.
got it.
And I like had my wet paintbrush and I like painted his face jokingly. And he goes, "Hey!" And then he like freezes for a second and he just goes and like spits.
Oh my gosh.
Because I guess a little tiny bit of the water had gotten in his mouth, but he didn't know how to like react to it. So he's just like, "Hey!" and like spits. I think he spit on my planner, but it has like a
boy.
plastic cover. And I just like started dying laughing. And he was like, "Why are you laughing at me?" And I'm like, "What even are like? Who does that?"
Oh my gosh.
It was so weird.
Wow.
Siblings are weird. I have like a billion siblings. Funny thing, when
I
my
have none.
well, that's fair. My younger sister, when she was little, if she didn't want to talk to someone, she would just close her eyes. So if someone was like talking to her.
Oh my gosh.
This happened to my grandma. My grandma was like talking to Minnie, my youngest sister, and she just like looks over and Minnie's just sitting there with her eyes closed. Like, and my grandma's like, "Minnie," and my younger sister goes, "Just nothing." I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
that too is how I
It's like-
react. Like when the teacher's calling on you and you're like, "Just nothing." That's so
If
funny.
I don't see them, they can't see me.
I think that was her thought process as like a small child. Like, if I
Yes.
can't see them, they can't see me.
I used to think that with headphones. So if I put headphones on and I couldn't hear anyone, no one could hear me either. So I'd just be like, everyone in this room is stupid.
I'm just imagining you like tiny you doing that and people just being like,
And then years later, I saw the same joke on Modern Family, or the same thing on Modern Family.
I
as
need
a
to
joke,
watch
and I was like,
Modern
"Dang it."
Family. My
I
best
feel
friend
like we've
keeps
talked
telling
about
me.
this on the podcast.
Maybe
before.
I need to see it. And I've
It's a
seen
great
little
show.
like gifs or like
Yeah,
whatever of it. And it looks really funny, but
it's great.
I don't have TV.
It's like you'd like it more than you'd like The Office.
I hate The Office
I
with
know
a
you
passion,
do.
so it's really not hard to do.
What about Parks and Rec?
I watched the first episode.
The first episode sucks.
And it was like so painful. I was
Yeah.
just like, I just can't get into this. This sucks.
So many.
And then
shows,
someone
the
was like,
first
you need
is-
to like get it. But I feel like the pilot is the episode that you have to watch. That it's like
I didn't in
well,
The Office. The first season of The Office is the worst thing in the world. It's so bad.
That's why I don't watch
But then
it.
season 2 is like the best thing ever.
It's like what show is it? When I was little, I used to think it was the weirdest thing because I didn't realize that the first episode of every TV show is called the
Called
pilot.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't realize that, and so I watched one, and I think I watched like the first episode of Lost because my brother and I were sneaky, and we would watch TV when my parents weren't home, and we were like, "Ooh,
Scandalous.
go, yeah, quite." And we were watching Lost, and I like saw the first episode was called Pilot, and I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense since they're in a plane and the plane like crashes.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
And then I watched another episode, and the first episode was called Pilot, and I was like, bro, and I was like, that's so weird. I was like, this episode has nothing to do with
Oh my
Pilot,
gosh,
so I was like, I'm
yeah.
really confused right now. And then my brother was just like, every
Oh,
episode is called
boy.
Pilot, and I was like,
That
this
happened to
isn't
me with
right.
the first episode of the Twilight Zone. That's what's called Twilight Zone.
I've never seen
And
that.
it was about like a man on the wing of an airplane. like this creepy. It's like a kind of horror series, like with these little short.
Oh, I know what Twilight Zone is, but
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It is. Yeah, it was about a plane. So the fact that it was called Pilot, I was like, makes sense, duh.
Obviously, that's great. Speaking of movies, I went on an adventure yesterday trying to find Ghostbusters because the new one just came out, and I was like, it looks like a good movie. I want to see it because Megan McCarthy and the hot other chick, I don't know her name. She's really hot though, and she has blonde hair. And I was like, yeah, I really want to see it. And my friend just looks at me and she's like, I hate you. And I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh,
she's like, that movie sucks. And I'm like, have you seen it? And she's like, no, but I hate it because it's not the original. And I was like, well, I've never seen the original Ghostbusters, so like, I don't care. I just want to see a good movie. She's like, you have to see the originals. It's a classic. And I'm like, okay. So we went to like 4 different red boxes, and each one didn't have it.
Oh my gosh.
And then she called her mom, and her mom was like, well, just get the Redbox app. Duh. And we're like, okay, I didn't know there wasn't a Redbox app. So we get a Redbox app, and we're looking at all the Red boxes in Colorado Springs, and none of them have it. And we're like, what is this? So we go to Walmart, and we look back in the like movie section. We're looking around, and we can't find it. So we ask a guy to help us, and we're like, hey, like, where is Ghostbusters? And he's like, oh, it's not here. It's sold out. And we're like,
oh.
So then I feel like we went somewhere else. We were talking about going to Walgreens, and I was like, I don't care that much. Like, let's just go rent a movie from Redbox and watch it. I don't care. And we will get up to the register, and like behind us was a $5 movie bin. And I was like, hey, at the other Walmart, like Ghostbusters was in the $5 movie bin.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't you go look? And she did, and she literally like picked it up and screamed, and she's like, I found it! And it was so funny because then, like, the guy who helped us, he helped us for like a solid 10 minutes just trying to find Ghostbusters. And he's like, yeah, and he was talking about how like he liked that one, how he hated the new one, and we were like, we should go back and like tell him that we found it in the $5 movie bin.
Yeah.
So we go back and we're like, we're like looking for him, and he's not there, and we're like, dang it, he must be on break or whatever. So then we go back, and she parked on like kind of the side of Walmart.
Okay.
And like right next to her car is like the little
You just hit
like
your
shack
microphone,
thing.
by the way. That's what that noise was.
I noticed. I'm sorry. Right next to her car was like a little shack thing that like Walmart people take their break at, and he was there. Whoa. And we just walk up and we're like, we found them. He's like cute. He kind of looked like, why are you talking to me? But we're just like, okay,
I'm on my break.
Yeah, we felt very completed at the end of the day because we did everything that we wanted to do. And then I watched the first one, and I was like, this is very 80s, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've got this down.
I had a friend who was super skeptical to see it and loved it, the new one. That is.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a little cheesy, but it was weird because what's his name? Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. He's in it, and he plays like a really dumb guy, and it was really annoying me because I'm like, you're hot, and you have an Australian accent, and you're acting all stupid, and this is annoying me. And then my friend went on this feminist like rant. She was like, it's just a stupid how like the gender roles are mixed, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Like, other than that, it was a good movie, but
cool.
It was a little weird. It was certainly different than the first one. The first one was really funny.
I hardly remember the first one. I saw it when I was 10. That was the last time.
Seems like a good time to watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah, of course.
I've met multiple other people who haven't seen it, though, and I'm like, now I feel like I one-upped you, like, because I've seen this movie and you haven't, so
yes.
I win. Speaking of Ghostbusters and screaming, that's
this is my story.
Of how I died.
So
don't worry, it's a very good story.
At Skate City, I was skating around. Okay, go ahead.
Even though it tastes like sadness.
It's so bad. It makes me sad just eating it. I'm just like, Okay. I was skating. There was a skater gang of like 10 to 12-year-old boys.
That makes a lot of sense.
They were all in matching outfits, exactly matching outfits.
What were they wearing?
Hairstyles.
What were they?
Like a camp shirt. It looked like just
a
camp
shirt.
They got at like a camp they went to, and the same shorts and everything. And so this one, who seemed like the youngest, he came up next to me. Yeah. He like came up to my waist. He was like super short, and then he like screamed in the highest pitch, loudest he could. And then I was like, oh jeez. And I looked at them, and then he was just like, did I get ya?
And you're like,
I was like, yeah, man, you did a great job. And he was like, thanks, bro. And came over and like tried to fist bump me, and then I almost fell. And it was.
That sounds so stereotypical of like young straight white boys.
But they were so weird.
I
and
love
they were...
anytime I see like white boys or like white girls, I narrate their lives in an Australian accent. So it's like, and here we see 2 white boys in their natural habitat.
Oh my gosh.
I did that at the park because it's like group of, like you said, like 10 or 12-year-olds. 10 to 12-year-olds just like showed up at the park at like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh jeez.
And they were like yelling and running around, and then we like saw them and we're like, okay, well, we have to go because I had to get home. And we were leaving, and one of them was like, hey, and I'm just like, darn, I'm like, what? And he's like, hey, and I'm just like, keep going. But like, it was so weird. I feel like young white boys are just very terrifying. They're just like, please don't talk to me or look at me.
Okay, but when I was leaving the skate place, I just remember this. He like looked at me and like winked at me as I was leaving, and I was like, "That's weird. Why did you do that?"
that is very, very strange. I have no words for that.
Yeah,
that's really
I'm
weird.
telling a lot of stories. There's no words for today.
There's no words for the. This should just the episode should be called No Words.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna do that.
I remember the time that we went skating.
Oh yeah.
And I like sucked at it. I feel like, or I like started to get the hang of it, and then I'd start going too fast, and I couldn't stop, and I like lose my balance.
That
and then my knee kept like clicking, and it would hurt really badly. Gosh. So then like my leg would just be like ah, so then I couldn't use my legs. So I'm trying to like balance on one leg as my other one's like dying.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, no, I'm gonna like keep doing this because like this. I'm like I'm having fun. And then you were like, well, we can like go somewhere else, and I'm like, but we like paid for our 2 hours. And I was like, we're not like skimping out. Like, this is not how it works.
I got a skate pass. Our friend Jacob, gave me a skate pass. I almost
said multiple friend. Mutual friend.
Multiple friends.
Who's going to be on the podcast at some point in the future.
Yeah. But he got these skate passes that let us in for like $1, unless you have to rent skates, in which then it's like $3. But still, that's super cheap. But he made me pay yesterday, so...
That sucks.
Yeah.
You're like, you stupid.
Even though it was only $5, I was annoyed.
You're like...
He was like, I paid for the gas to drive you here.
And you're like... That's what I do with my friends. I'll be like, you drive me, I buy you food. That's how it works. Because then I get all the food I want and a free ride.
Yeah.
So...
Nailed it.
Yeah. Did we go... We didn't go skating with Jacob. We went skating with Hudson. Hudson's been on the podcast before.
Yes, he has.
That was...
last episode.
That was weird because I was busy like
we went
all
for his
day.
sister's party. Which, by the way, I hate how Skate City does that. They put whoever has the birthday party... They put them in the middle of the skate floor alone and have like the song.
That's right. And then I feel like they left. Was that the same time? Because we went for her birthday party, but then I feel like we also went. Like, we did.
Yeah. And there was no one there when we went. There was like us three.
And I feel like I didn't skate because I was like, I'm not like skating. That hurt my knees so badly last time.
You skated some.
Did I? I thought I did. No, that's right. I got rollerblades and I rollerbladed a little bit, and I was like, this sucks. Because Haley got like free rollerblades, but she didn't need them because she brought her own.
Okay.
So she like used her tickets to get mine. I was like,
that's nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was. My summer has been so busy. I hate it.
I wanted my summer to be more busy.
I'm like really
my
torn.
summer hasn't been busy enough.
Oh, mine's been super busy, and then I go so long, and then I'm just like drained. I'm like, I just want a day to like do nothing.
Yeah.
And then I get a day, and by the end of the day, I'm like, this sucks. I'm like stir crazy. I have to do something.
I know. Yeah,
and then I like have a long stretch of like being super busy, and then I'm like, this sucks. I need a break. It's a vicious cycle.
So you're just not satisfied with
I'm
anything.
just not satisfied. Very unsatisfied person.
Oh boy.
It's like, school's starting soon.
It's starting so soon.
And I'm like,
we're gonna have back to school week on my Collab channel.
Ayo.
And I'm like,
how do we do back to school week?
What happened to it? What?
How do you do it?
I don't know exactly. I need to come up with some video.
Oh, you have to make a video for that?
Yes, the Collab channel.
That's very confused.
That's what happens. That's very confused.
That's very confused. Naturally.
Well,
yeah, I'm getting my license like right before, but we have to. My mom's insisting that I do like driving classes because apparently it makes your insurance cheaper. Since I hit a cop car,
I did the driving classes. We've talked about that.
We have creepy peanut guy.
We'll need to tell that story again because that episode failed.
Go speak about the creepy.
Oh my gosh,
creepy peanut guy.
All right, it's 20 minutes has gone by.
Yes, it has.
Thanks for listening.
It's 20 minutes has gone by.
Time.
I really hope so because it's more enjoyable than this licorice.
Follow us on a100radio.com every Saturday at 6:05 Central Time, or go on Crazy Collab YouTube
we're not.
channel.
Are we Central Time? No, we're
Yeah.
Mountain Time.
Well, we are, but that's 5:05. 5:05 Mountain Time, 6:05 Central Time,
7:05
some other times.
question mark?
Yeah, I think some
and some other
Eastern time.
times
Yeah,
at other
you
places.
can look it up. All right, I hope this was great.
I hope so. If you have any like weird skating stories or just anything that pertained to this episode, because I don't remember what we talked about.
Tweet us.
Tweet us. No, don't
At
tweet
Clay
us.
School Tweets.
Or comment down below.
They can't do that if they're listening on the radio.
So if you're listening to this on YouTube, then comment.
Yeah.
Or tell us on our Facebooks. What's your Facebook? That was a solid transition.
Yes. Clay School Creations is my. Wait, no. Did I change it? I changed my Facebook because I had a business page and I was getting super annoyed because it was Clay School Creations and that's like not my thing anymore. Oh, Facebook.com/Clay School Creations. Never mind. It's still the same.
It's still the same thing.
It just
I'm
says
just
Clay Bowen.
Deborah Webb because I am in creative. My Instagram is Aaron Webb 7 and my Snapchat is Aaron Webb. No.
5.
It's
No,
the other way
5 is
around.
Instagram.
5 is Instagram, 7 is Snapchat. I remember because I got my Instagram first. So that's 5. I got my Snapchat after, so that's 7.
I got my Instagram so long ago, like in 2012. We should look back at
Instagram
that.
was a thing back in 2012?
Oh, I was like the first person to use it.
Obviously, like a little baby you,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay. See you later.
All right, bye.
Hey guys, just wanted to quickly apologize for the weird audio mixing in this episode. I messed up with the mixer, and so there's background noise, and sometimes I'm way too quiet, and sometimes I'm too loud. It was just a little messed up. Next episode, it's fixed, but this one was just a little weird. I still hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for listening. I want to give a huge thanks to the Fat Rat for the amazing music. If you want to hear more of our show, then go to the Crazy Collab YouTube channel or follow us every single Saturday at 6:05 p.m. Central Time at a100radio.com. Hope you enjoyed the episode. See you next time.